Hey, it's AAA. Welcome back to Tiny Rogues. I forgot whenever you beat death as someone, the doppelganger resets. We got Doppelcleric, which is a fun one. So we're going to heal all the health in the universe. We heal 10 hearts when you enter a new floor. Is that excessive? Absolutely. Are we going to max out strength as much as possible to make that even more so? Absolutely. I'm going to try and get HP at like every opportunity I can. Though I'd also like a better weapon as soon as possible, because boy do I hate the King Bible. Trident. Perfect. Okay, well there goes N HP. Rest in peace to that, but that's fine. Thank you. I think the Trident's pretty good for the... I thought it was an uncommon. It is not. Okay, maybe it's not so great then. Because I, this whole time, thought it was an uncommon. It's good for an uncommon. I'm not sure if it's good for a rare. It's just outclassed by a lot. It's fun. I like it. I just don't think it's good. Necessarily. Like, I'm never unhappy to have it. But I feel like when I do a tier list, it's not going to be doing great for its tier. Quick Broadsword. Unfortunate. I thought that was a Demon Blade. The floor 1 Demon Blade would have been lovely. From what has been an absurd string of runs so far. What you got for me? We probably will check that armory. Ruthless. No. No. None of these are really great, are they? It's Ninja Dagger. What's the damage difference here? Not the way I was expecting that to go. But honestly, I think it's worth the 1 less heart for this thing's slight AoE. I don't really have to aim as much with this thing. Strength boosters, huh? Alright, well, let's stay away from Dex. Let's try and strength. Melee fighter. Reinforced club. How do you fare? You might be better. Alright, you're at least better for now. Because you do extra damage against these enemies. Always helpful. Yeah, damage me. I'm not a coward. If anyone thinks I'm a coward, show them that footage. And then hopefully don't immediately send them footage of me dying in this boss fight. As funny as that would be, it's not the reality. Oh, broken Swift Blade. Poo on you. No, I don't believe you. You'd have the audacity to put this man in here. It is already an absurdly hard room. With enchanted enemies. Buzz off. I don't know why I continued to trash talk the mob after it was dead, but Since it's an android, maybe it's to teach its owner a lesson. Or robot. I always forget the difference between robots and androids. I think androids are just human-like robots. We got some stuff to sell. Because, no way. No. Oh. Whoops. Yeah, this is just better, unfortunately. Like, the Trident is just better. I'm just still not using it for some reason. Like, the Trident's still worse, sorry. No, it's worse. It just feels wrong. Also, I know I took damage, so I need to be careful. Because it puts me down to 1 heart. Tavern, yeah, let's drink up. Sure. More bombs. Lovely. 5 was not enough. I need 8. And then it offered me a 9th and a 10th, which I declined. And I got them anyways. What are my stats like? So that's 3, 5, 3. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. Random melee weapon. I should not have blown that open. Also, since we're playing as Doppel, we do not care about Megadeth. Even if I hadn't already won as Megadeth today, which I have. Won against Megadeth today, which I have. Doppelganger, we just need to beat death X amount of times. I'm also poisoned, which sucks. Whew. Half a heart and poisoned. Oh, frick, it's the Maelstrom. You might be like, Trip, what's wrong with the Maelstrom? I'll show you. I'll show you what's wrong with the Maelstrom. You ready? Rip eye users. I detest this weapon with a burning passion. Thankfully, we got an epic armory right here. Shadow Sneak. Windhammer. I've been really wanting to try the Windhammer. Candy Scroll. Well, it's obviously the Windhammer. Even though it's inferior, we'll try and get rid of that attribute. Perfect. More health. It's like legally distinct Thor. Instead of lightning, it's wind. Grants tailwind on hit. What's that? Grants extra movement speed. Did not realize that. So we can take Dex. Especially if we intend to stick with this, which I do. We just have the potential to gain more strength than Dex. So we want we want strength to show up. Get back here. Absolution. Not bad. Here's a secret room with a shrine potion. We actually want to re-roll here. Because we would like the lady that lets us re-enchant. Re-enchant me. I said re-enchant me. I said re-enchant me. What's so hard about that? I hate you. Seems like whenever I want something from there, I can't get it. I don't know if NPCs are set up to spawn on specific floors. So if you try and reroll too early, you can't. Stamina. Nice. Let's go for a heart container. I would like to get rid of Club Boy first. Or Axe Boy. I don't know. Because he was the one we started with, so he would be lower. I tried to dodge it all. I'm poisoned. That could have been bad. Thanks for the health. We're going to full heal. And then we're going to take a little bit of damage from poison. There we go. We are 555. I'll be honest. This is not feeling very epic. This weapon's not feeling super epic. I need to take a sip of my drink. It's really hot in my room. I have to turn down my fan when I record. Here we go. I'm having Pepsi, which does in fact taste like Peeps. Not sponsored. Even though I like Pepsi the beverage, I don't know if I could, in good faith, like good conscience, take a Pepsi sponsorship because of Nestle. Nestle's freaking awful. But I unfortunately have a caffeine dependency. And just, Pepsi's one of my safe foods. And I've basically cut out as many unethical sources of thing as I can from my life. And that's just, cutting Nestle out all the way has been really difficult. And I really don't want to support them. I really do not. But there's some companies that are just so entrenched in the American market, it's hard not to. And it's an unfortunate truth, but the way capitalism is, there's a reason they say there's no ethical consumption under capitalism. It's not to, like, give you a be-all, end-all, like, oh, I don't have to worry about my being ethical consumption, because it'll never truly be ethical. It's more so that there are some things that are unavoidable that you cannot get ethically sourced. Some things you can, some things you just never will be able to get ethically sourced, and that's just a shame. It is a shame about the world in which we reside. My generation's working on it. It's great. The ye old Gen Zers getting stuff done. I don't know why I call this ye old when we're like the opposite of old. We're like young, but we're like the young adult generation. I don't know. What you got for me? Give me something fun. Give me rage. Getting lots of rage stacks could be really useful. Especially because we multi-hit already. I'm already up to 10 stacks of rage. There we are. Well, in that, I'm going to talk about it. I wasn't going to, but I'm like, yeah, frick it, I will. In the vein of the whole no ethical consumption under capitalism talk lately, has been the release of that wizard game, HP Legacy. Alright? And I will not be playing it. It will not be on this channel. It will not be in my Steam account. Not only because it's not a good game. I've, you know, done my research into it, trying to be unbiased as possible when talking about it from that attribute. It doesn't look good gameplay-wise. Pretty, but lack of substance, like most AAA games these days. You might be like, Trippy, your name's AAA Gaming, why is that? It was something young me thought was funny, doing indie games and calling myself AAA. Backfired a little bit now. We're absolutely going to take Buster Blade. Because it's great. And we can limit break, which is always fun. But I do think it's worse for now. Yeah, it does feel worse for now. So we'll switch to this for the time being. But, you know, HP Legacy will not be on this channel in any source. Because I care about ethical consumption. And to play that game would be to go against those beliefs. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry, actually. If it upsets you that I won't be covering it because it go against, not because it's, you know, goes against my beliefs, then, you know, also I'm not going to play because it's not a good game. Nor is it the kind of game I enjoy. I'm going to be playing, you know, good games. Like Inscription, Tiny Rogues, Beyond the Long Night, what's that other one? Ace Adventures that came out today. That I'll be checking out later in the week. I'd take a lot of damage this floor. There's a lot of amazing games out there right now, especially in the indie world. I don't need to go outside of the indie world to consume a bad game with racism in it that is part of the funding will be going to actively harm trans people. I'm just not going to do that. Do I care what you think about that? No, I don't. I really don't. That's one nice thing about this not being my job, is I get to not care about certain things. One thing I'm very happy not to care about is what people think about me as a person. Obviously, you know, things like Twitch subs, bits, all that sort of thing helps me keep doing this. But it's not, you know, a thing like not playing HPL isn't gonna make or break me. Also, like, if you want me to play a AAA game, wait a little bit until I can afford Hitman 3. And we'll be playing Hitman 3's roguelike mode. We might die here if I'm not careful. Like, die. That was my last revive. Whew. That was really close. This is by far our worst run of the day. Probably because it's so heavily strength focused, and it's not... It's a real melee run. That's what it is. What's our current damage difference between the two weapons? Even with the Windhammer at inferior, it is hitting harder. Thanks for the full heal. I would like to upgrade the Buster up. That's my goal. I want to get Buster up to a +4. Because auto-critting is really good. Especially if we can get other things that use crit. Ow. Two off. I am 2 gold away. I now think this is good enough to use. We can increase our damage up quite a bit. This gives us good range. So we can do stuff like that. Power Shard. Thank you. Broccoli. Thank you. This doesn't scale Dex, that's why it's doing so bad. Okay. That makes a bit more sense. It is no Dex scaling. I didn't know that. So I really gotta take strength only now, huh? If I want to use the Buster Blade anyways. There we go. I'll happily take a random helmet. Oh wait, no, you're weak to lightning. Yeah. You take more damage from electrical weapons. Ow. That was just poor positioning. I'm trying to learn how to dodge that attack better. Because normally I just dodge all the way out of the way, which doesn't feel like what you're supposed to do there. It feels like there's a correct way to dodge it, I just don't know it yet. Like I've not learned it yet. I know there's a correct one for that, I just don't... I always frick it up. Wow, hello, yeah. Absolutely give me the holy hat. Strength. I don't have a heal thingy. Let's do this. Feeling it. Crystallized soul hearts. Lovely. I'll take a meat shank. I would like to try and save those hearts as long as possible. Those soul hearts. Oh, give me consumable. If I can get a second black whetstone, I will upgrade both of these weapons up to 4. Don't even test me, fam. I'll do it. 3 random consumables. We'll do this. I know Dex is not our primary concern anymore. But I'll take it. More damage per missing heart is worth. Because we have so many hearts. And hopefully we'll continue to get more. Here's a shop. +1 heart. Tempting. Very tempting. How many revives do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? That's worth it in this instance. Because we have Relentless. Otherwise, that would not be worth. Let's go in. Oktoberfest succubus, huh? Interesting combination, not gonna lie. You see my sword just kind of stop there for a second? That was surprising, to say the least. See my sword just stop swinging when she was alive? I suppressed the hit. There we go. That was mostly judgment, I'll be honest. That was more so getting the bonus damage than me actually playing that fight well. Alright, so we're going to be fighting the Mind Flamer, which is unfortunate. What did I tune to? Something. Oh, the Bandit Armor. That's what I tuned to. Yeah, we'll do this. More attack speed for 10 rooms. I should have saved that. Why did I not save that? I don't know. Brain go burr, I guess. Three Ambrosia? Absolutely. No brainer. Echoing Fury. Yeah. Cause like, let's see. Let's just experiment. Echoing Fury with Rage is quite interesting. I'll say the least. To say the least. I'll say the least? No, I won't say the most. I'm the only one talking. Incredible. Hilarious amounts of HP. Its range is small, though. That was my stomach. There is only one thing I don't like about Tiny Rogues since the Christmas Cinders update. Crappy laser rifle. I'm good. Actually, I'll shoot it once, just for fun. That's you know, I'm gonna do that for a room. That's really fun. It feels like every single run now, I'm finishing with a high tier weapon, which doesn't sound like a complaint. It's not technically not, but I just kind of miss. I don't know. Kind of miss being able not to doing that. Paladin armor. Don't need either of those. Give me random body armor. I just want to see. Now we'll try this. I wonder which one's better. This one, for now. Because it does fire. That's the main thing. No. I'm surprised how good the laser rifle is, with it debuffed, and us not having any perks that really benefit it. Outside of Relentless, which is amazing on everything. You know, maybe I should start challenging myself to try and win with lower tier weapons. Because since the Christmas Cinders update, I do always seem to be ending with a legendary, with a gold or better. Yeah, I don't have any of that. Sorry. And here I am on the last floor. Just running around with a laser rifle I got off a random mimic. No, sorry. Tough, though. Tough decision. And we built this run around melee. Am I arguing? No. No, I'm not arguing. Am I saying that maybe weapon distribution needs a bit of a tweak? Maybe. If I didn't have to guaranteed win this run against death, because I want the achievement, I would you know, I might go in... I was looking for souls. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of gonna do it anyway. Put you on 3. You on 2. Let's have fun. It's kind of chunking. Alright. Let's get in there with the real weapon, shall we? It was amusing, but not what we're looking for. Buster time? Buster Rhymes? I disagree about that one hit. I always get caught in this corner for this. But we win, so. Doesn't really matter. Whether it's the Echoing Fury, the laser rifle, the Hunter Blade, hello Balrog skin. There's a certain point in Tiny Rogues where if you're given a viable weapon, you can beat death. Good enough run. As long you can kind of... At this point, you can almost make your runs without your weapon in mind, which I don't know if I like that or not, but I'm going to continue to play the game because it is a great game and I love it. See you next time, guys.
Hello, what's happening? It's that man in black and green, sometimes sweet and saccharine, sometimes he be as mad as me. Insanity, persistently, forever